Well, it's me again, Morning Gardeners Show. And I'm going to talk a little bit about or bringing back dead soil. I have a number of garden spaces that are doing quite well. And it's because of the chop and drop method. Now, you see this? This is because, and I saw lots of things growing beautifully, especially the soil. The soil is growing extremely well. Hello, how you doing? Simply Southern Roots. All right, welcome. Everything is growing well. I got gardener and hot. I've watered everything in the corn, especially the corn, watermelons, um, tomatoes, peppers, eggplant. Did a beautiful job watering everything. Later, they will get a boost of granulated fertilizer. The chop and drop method allows me to afford feeding 25 fruit trees without the problem of cost. It's a natural way of doing it and allows the trees to eat slowly for years from simple brush that will be thrown away, would be thrown away. I have a pile of wood chips as well that was left after the tree service people did some work on some trees. And I'm happy that I have it. But had I not gotten it, I still have enough food for my plants. My plants eat chop and drop primarily. I cut down weeds and I cut down grass and I leave them on the surface. My garden this year and many years before do not receive any kind of tilling. I cut that out 10 years ago. Am I having more success with my soil? Absolutely. The soil is dark, black, soft. When I pull weeds up from the roots, I see worms running along the surface. Because of that, that is my technique, and it's been working for me. I have a video up that you will see entitled Chop and Drop that will show you the grapes that are grown and they are not having any problems with nutrition because in that particular location, it gets really heavy chop and drop. I go back with the trimmer. Growing with Jared, Jay. Hello, how you doing? Hello. All right now. Everything is growing beautifully. The weed trimmer was purchased so I can go into this heavy grown area where there's lots of weeds and lots of grass, so I could power through there. Regular trimmers won't do that. It's too heavy. I have weeds back there that'll choke up an average trimmer. But with a good trimmer, they go back there and it rips through all those tough weeds and turns them, vines, and turns them into food for the soil. And I love it. I've found the answer to turn my weeds, my unwanted vines, into food for my garden. I can speak on this because of the simple fact it works. It works. The only thing about it is it requires patience. You will not see any results the first year. Second year, you'll start seeing results. The third year, you're kind of on autopilot. This is working. You'll be able to see the results. The fourth year, you're good. Translation: your garden has enough. If you allow it to take care of itself, the resources are there. You just got to know where to look. And it took me years to learn that. The branches growing above on the tree limbs, cut down, used as fertilizer around my fruit trees. The pruning that I did on my fruit trees, used as fertilizer. The grass, weeds, used throughout the garden as fertilizer. The waste or materials from my garden each year, corn, okra plants, are used as chop and drop. When the end of the year hits, I do not tear everything out of my garden and put it over in the compost pile. I simply pull it from the ground and drop it. Thank you very much. This has been The Morning Gardener, and this is more information on chopping and dropping to help build your soil. This is The Morning Gardener. Keep on growing.